Did you know that these animals act as ecosystem engineers, creating entire microhabitats just by rolling in the dirt? Did you know that despite their reputation as land dwellers, bison are surprisingly proficient and powerful swimmers? Did you know that a baby bison, or calf, is born with a bright orange-red coat that changes color as it matures? Did you know that bison hold the title of being the official national mammal of the United States? Did you know that the bison nearly went extinct in the 19th century, with fewer than 1,000 individuals remaining before a massive conservation effort saved the species? The American bison, scientifically known as bison bison, stands as the largest land mammal on the North American continent. Bulls can reach a staggering weight of 2,200 pounds, while cows typically weigh between 790 and 1,200 pounds. While commonly referred to as buffalo in North America, they are technically bison. The true buffalo species are native to Africa and Asia, and they share little in common with the bison beyond their large bovine appearance. Bison are remarkably agile for their size. They can reach top speeds of 35 miles per hour, making them significantly faster than the average human athlete. They possess a massive hump of muscle over their shoulders. This physical feature is not just for show. It supports the weight of their heavy heads and acts as a pivot point for clearing snow. When winter storms hit, bison do not hide. They actually face directly into the wind to minimize heat loss and protect their sensitive hindquarters from the elements. Their thick winter fur is incredibly dense, providing insulation that is far superior to that of domestic cattle. This adaptation allows them to thrive in temperatures that drop well below zero. As the seasons change, bison undergo a dramatic molt. They shed their heavy, dark winter coats to reveal a shorter, lighter-colored summer layer. Both male and female bison grow horns, which curve outward and upward from the sides of their heads. These horns can grow up to 2 feet in length and are permanent features of their anatomy. Bison have excellent hearing and a highly developed sense of smell. These senses act as their primary defense against predators, as their eyesight is relatively poor. They are ruminants, meaning they possess a specialized 4-chambered stomach. This complex system allows them to ferment grasses and plants, extracting maximum nutrition from fibrous vegetation. Like many grazing animals, bison chew their cud. They regurgitate partially digested food to chew it a second time, which helps break down tough plant cellulose. In the wild, bison live for approximately 10 to 20 years. Their longevity is often determined by the quality of their habitat and the availability of winter forage. Newborn calves weigh between 30 and 70 pounds. Within just a few hours of birth, a calf is usually strong enough to keep up with the moving herd. Bison are highly social animals. They generally live in matriarchal bands consisting of cows and their young, while adult bulls typically hang out on the periphery of the group. During the summer breeding season, bulls become extremely aggressive. They compete for dominance through intense head-butting matches that can sound like thunder across the plains. Female bison have a gestation period of approximately 9 months. This timing ensures that calves are born in the spring when food is most abundant. Communication is vital within a bison herd. They use a complex system of grunts and snorts to maintain social cohesion and warn others of potential danger. When a bison feels threatened, it will often raise its tail straight up as a signal. This is a clear warning sign to other members of the herd and a threat to potential intruders. Bison perform an activity called wallowing. They roll on their sides in shallow depressions in the ground, which helps them shed fur and deter biting insects. These wallows create unique microhabitats in the prairie ecosystem. When the wallows fill with rainwater, they provide essential breeding grounds for amphibians and rare plant species. Their diet consists primarily of grasses and sedges. By selectively grazing, they play a critical role in managing the health and diversity of grassland habitats. Bison are migratory, though their movements are often tied to food availability rather than strict seasonal calendars. Historically, they moved across vast areas of the continent in search of fresh grazing grounds. There are two recognized subspecies, the plains bison and the wood bison. The wood bison is generally larger and taller than its plains-dwelling counterpart. Bison are remarkably adaptable, living in diverse environments ranging from high-altitude mountain valleys to flat, arid prairie grasslands. Despite their heavy frames, bison can jump over fences. This agility has historically made it challenging for ranchers to keep them contained in traditional livestock fencing. Their tail, which measures roughly 20 to 24 inches long, serves as a fly swatter. The tuft of hair at the end helps keep insects away from their flanks. Bison have been a symbol of North American heritage for centuries. They were central to the survival and culture of many indigenous peoples of the Great Plains. Conservation efforts have brought bison back from the brink of extinction. Today, wild herds roam in protected national parks such as Yellowstone, where they can be observed in their natural state. Scientists study bison to understand the health of our grasslands. Because they shape the environment they live in, they are considered a keystone species. Bison are not easily domesticated. While they are related to cattle, they retain many wild behaviors and can be unpredictable and dangerous if approached too closely. Their metabolism slows down during the winter months. This allows them to conserve energy when the food supply is limited by deep, frozen snow. Bison calves turn from their original orange-red color to a rich, dark brown within just a few months. This color change helps them blend in with the adult herd. When they run, bison use a distinctive galloping motion. Their heavy front end makes them appear to be bucking, but they cover ground very efficiently. They are one of the few large mammals that can successfully thrive in the harsh environment of the North American interior. Their survival is a testament to their evolutionary adaptations. Bison herds have a clear hierarchy. Older, more experienced cows often lead the band to water sources and preferred grazing spots. Their hooves are split, which provides extra traction on slippery or muddy ground. This design is perfect for trekking across the varied terrain of the American West. Bull bison are solitary for much of the year. They only seek out the female herds during the mating season, known as the rut. During the rut, the air is filled with the scent of bison. They release pheromones that help coordinate breeding activities within the population. Bison have a very low tolerance for being cornered. When they feel trapped, they are just as likely to charge as they are to flee. Their skulls are exceptionally thick. This provides protection during head-to-head combat, which is a common way for bulls to establish dominance. Bison rarely suffer from the same illnesses as domestic cattle. Their wild genetics give them a robust immune system that is highly adapted to their native range. They spend about 9 to 11 hours every single day simply foraging. Their life revolves around the constant search for the most nutritious grasses. Bison hooves are quite large. This surface area helps distribute their immense weight across the soft soil of the plains, preventing them from sinking too deeply. Their thick beards help trap heat during cold weather. This facial hair is a distinct characteristic of the bulls. Bison are known for their curiosity. They will often stop to inspect unusual objects or sounds, which is why hikers are cautioned to keep their distance. They have a unique way of rubbing against objects. Bison will use trees, fence posts, and even boulders to scratch their bodies and remove loose winter hair. This rubbing behavior is so frequent that it can actually kill trees over time. Bison can turn a healthy grove into a collection of bare, smooth-barked poles. Bison have a very high metabolic rate during the summer months. They must consume large quantities of high-protein grass to build up fat reserves for the winter. They are excellent at detecting water. Bison can sniff out hidden springs or streams from miles away, leading the herd to hydration. Their digestive process is highly efficient. By the time their waste is deposited, it is packed with seeds, which help spread plant species across the landscape. Bison manure is a fertilizer powerhouse. It returns essential nutrients to the soil, stimulating the growth of the very grasses they depend on. Bison are remarkably quiet for their size. They can move through tall grass with surprising stealth, appearing almost out of thin air. They tend to follow established trails. Over generations, bison have carved deep, permanent paths across the landscape that are still visible today. Bison sleep in short bursts throughout the day and night. They rarely enter a deep, long-lasting sleep as they must remain alert for potential predators. They are highly intolerant of human interference. When humans approach, bison often become stressed, which can lead to aggressive behavior. Bison are masters of self-regulation. If the population in an area grows too large for the resources, the herd's reproductive rate naturally slows down. If you found these facts as mind-blowing as we did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing animal facts and wildlife mysteries. We want to hear from you. Which of these bison facts surprised you the most? Drop a comment below and let us know. We upload new wildlife deep dives every week, so stay tuned for our next adventure. Until next time, keep exploring the wonders of the natural world and be sure to watch our next video.